last week I did an entire live stream over an hour, talking about this exact situation with the BAFTAs and that whole thing, and everybody screaming racism from the dude that has Tourette's. And if you guys don't know what Tourette's is, which I knew what Tourette's was at fucking 12 years old. Now, now I'm in my 30s, I still know what fucking Tourette's is. And these people are still acting like they don't know what the condition is. It's an uncontrollable fucking condition. But we're going to get into that here in a second, because we're going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth about the condition, and we're going to see it. But I just want to I want to say something real quick before we get into what Deion Cole said at the NAACP awards last night. So after everything that we saw from this past week, with the aftermath of the BAFTAs, everybody screaming racism because of an uncontrollable condition, last night at the NAACP awards, Deion Cole came out and said, well, he didn't come out, him and the whole Diddy thing, but he came out there and made a joke about Tourette's. And I don't know if I'll get hit for this. If so, then I'll just edit this out. But now, Deion Cole is a comedian, so I'll give him grace on that. But the fact that literally everybody that had a mic last night decided to reiterate that same thing, I have to go back on this and say it wasn't a joke. If this was some harmless situation, and like everybody passed, like we talked about it for a day, it passed over, whatever. But the fact that this dude is still living in hell, like even if this didn't happen, you got to realize his entire life has been hell. If you know anybody with fucking Tourette's, you know their life is fucking hell, especially with the type of condition that he has. So Amala, I don't even know how to say her fucking last name, but Amala says, she tweets this out, she says, the NAACP Awards was nothing more than a bunch of rich black people coming together to talk about how victimized, facts, they are, and to bully a man with Tourette's, facts. It's always been an unnecessary woke display, and this is a new low. Facts. I 100% agree. Now, again, like I said, like I know a lot of people, Deion Cole's a comedian, you guys saying comedian. No, he 100% right. But you also have to be able to read the fucking room. But what else would we expect from the NAACP Awards? It's the fucking NAACP Awards, and this happened a week ago, and the entire fucking world is talking about it on social media. So you have another award show with nothing but black people in it. Obviously, they're going to fucking say something about it. And again, whether I agree or disagree, right, which I obviously disagree with the whole thing, we already knew they were going to do it. So then, if that wasn't enough, you had Ryan Coogler, Mr. I Can Barely Fucking Talk. Him and Delroy Lindo receiving a standing ovation, by the way. So you would think that they would go out there on stage and talk about the actual movie and the impact, the quote-unquote impact, that that it had on the culture and on America and black people and all this other stuff. But this is what they decided to do. You can't say all the love and support you guys received over the movie over the past year because people are still talking about the fucking movie. And again, I think the movie's overrated, but the fact that people are still talking about it, cool, great for them. I ain't shitting on their, I'm not shitting on their fucking parade. Y'all want to keep talking about the movie? Great. Y'all want to keep saying it's the greatest thing since sliced bread? Great. Kudos to you. Good for you. It was a good movie, and I'll still stand by that. It was a good movie. Wasn't anything special. Wasn't a great movie. Wasn't this cultural phenomenon. But go off, sis. Y'all can't even talk about that. Delroy Lindo, an old head, somebody who should be no nonsense, is gonna come out here and say thank you for all the love and you guys and appreciation that you guys have shown over the past week. Man, I continue to be shocked every fucking day in 2026 that people are still wanting to run to victimization and not be proud of the work that they've already accomplished, bro. But rather, you're going to get louder cheers for playing victim. playing victim against a guy that is an actual victim that can't even go outside his fucking house. So if that wasn't enough, we got Ryan Coogler once again. He said a whole lot of shit without saying anything. It's the same thing as saying, "Oh, hey y'all, what's up? Love is love. So y'all need to know that love is love and hate is hate. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all, love y'all, not." Like, come the fuck on, dude. Like the pandering to being a victim in every situation possible. I don't understand it. I can't live my life that way. I know a lot of us black people can, but I can't do that. It's not in me. It'll never be in me. I'm sorry. And I don't get how you're on a platform that you're on, as rich as you are, as wealthy as you are, generational money, your kids will be all right for the rest of their fucking lives. You're set. You're good. You've put your footprint on culture forever. Your name will be remembered forever. And you still, to this day, want to be a fucking victim. Instead of actually empowering, quote unquote, your people. This is what we still want to run to. And it's very sad to see. So if that wasn't enough, we got Regina Hall. Very beautiful woman. Has always been a beautiful woman. Hilarious. I love her in all the Scary Movie movies. Well, in I guess the 3 that she's in. Or no, she's in 4. So I love her in all the Scary Movie movies that she's in. Amazing actress. But man, she is a fucking idiot.
To just take
This is absolutely horrible, dude. Like the pandering is at an all-time high, man. You are on a night celebrating black, not just actors, entertainers, creators, celebrities, successful people. And yet we have 5 clips of y'all stroking the fuck out of 2 men the entire fucking night. Oh, woe is me. Woe were you guys? Blah, 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 blah. Like, we're never going to change. We're never going to progress. We're always going to be fucking victims. But let me show you guys a real victim. And I hate using that word, but the guy literally has lived his life. Like, he has to live his life in isolation. And I also found out, before we even played this video, I found out because I was watching a stream the other night. And somebody mentioned that this guy, it's not like this guy got super rich off this movie. About him, by the way. It's not like this guy's a celebrity or he's some kind of creator. No, this guy's a janitor. He went back to his janitor job in Scotland or where the fuck he's at in Europe. And he's a fucking janitor, bro. And this is what y'all are doing. This is the way y'all treat them. Celebrities. So this guy right here to tweet this out, Jamie Deacon, whatever, tweeted this out. And he says, here, and he's spot on when he says it. He says, here's a man who was relentlessly bullied by many U.S. celebrities, including Jamie Foxx, was hounded by U.S. media, and again relentlessly bullied by the regular U.S. folk. If you think black people are treated badly in the U.S., it's nothing compared to how disabled people are treated in general. So let's go ahead and take a look. And this is the guy, by the way. This is the real John Davidson guy.
Me, even the ticks. Right. You know, there's a lot of ticking going on in the film, and it's like unbelievable. Initially, before the documentary, I would be scared to go out the house. People would, go across the road to avoid me if I was walking down the street. I was bullied a lot.
Crazy. This guy, so there's stories about this guy and I saw a couple clips on the movie too, but I don't know if I can play the clips, obviously for copyright reasons for the video, but of this guy, like he has to stay in his house because he has those instances where he splurts out the most rude shit. Like there's one point in the movie that I saw the clip. I didn't watch the movie yet, so sorry if I'm kind of out of context on it, but you kind of get the main gist of it from the clip. where he's cussing and he's apologizing. And the lady's like, look, I think it might be his mom. I'm not sure. Maybe like the nurse lady or whatever. But she takes him aside and she's like, look, never, ever, ever apologize for the little blurt outs that you have and stuff like that, because that's your condition. Like it's an illness. Like you're disabled. That's something that you can't control at all. And yet you have niggas out here dedicating entire award shows to two niggas and an entire arena full of niggas because this guy had one of his Tourette's episodes during one of the presentations, which, by the way, was a presentation for his movie. And instead of them, and what I also found out, this is past the live stream that I did last week, so if you guys want to go back and watch that, you can watch that. It's a mess, but yeah, you get the gist of it. But also, they told them before the show, everybody that was a part of the award show, before the show, that this guy has Tourette's and he would be blurting shit out. And yet, still, these niggas are still acting shocked. And like I said last week during the stream, Michael B. Jordan and Delray Lindo should have been paying attention throughout the entire show, regardless whether they're going to be on stage or not. That's just being professional and just paying attention to the show and knowing that this guy has Tourette's and is going to blurt out shit. So even if you didn't hear the warning before the show, however they did that, where they just pulled everybody aside, it's going to be a part of the show, where there's some message or whatever. 2 + 2 = 4, y'all. It's going to happen. And apparently he did it more than once during the show. But niggas like being victims. ABL, of all people. I never thought, I wouldn't say in a million years, but I never would have thought that ABL, of all people, would be on here and playing victim and condoning victimhood. So this is a clip, again, I can't really play it, but they're using black paint to paint the wall or something like that, and I guess they're painting each other's faces again, like just being kids. And here goes ABL saying, not surprising at all, typical. Bruh. Really? This whole situation is a test. Now, I'm not saying that this was all done on purpose, but the aftermath of that situation is a true test. It is a real true test to see who's smart and who's not. Who has common fucking sense and who doesn't. ABL failed the fucking test. I never thought, and I've been following this guy for years, I never would have thought this nigga right here would have failed the test. And he did. Shame on this dude, man. Shout out to my boy Kato. Been following this guy for a while. But even this guy, I don't know why he's saying this, but he's saying, seriously though, what movie other than Sinners deserves to win Best Picture? I had to do it. I had to pull out the card, man. I said, nigga, F1 in theaters was amazing. Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't overrated like Sinners, and Weapons are either. And I know, if you guys don't remember me saying, Weapons was overrated. Everybody was like, Weapons is that's a great horror movie. I sat down and watched it. Overrated. Sinners, sat down and watched it. Went and bought a movie ticket to go see it. Overrated. Good. Weapons, good. But they're both overrated. So, again, man, shout out to Kato, but nah, fam. Sinners was not the best movie of 2025. What are we doing? I don't know, man. Like, what do you guys think about this whole situation? I think it's been blown way out of proportion. Now everybody wants to play victim. No surprise, but I am shocked at the people that are really responding to this in a horrible, horrible way. But I don't know, man. Hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Am I overreacting? Let me know in the comments. It's your boy Corn, and I am OUT.